On the Ground is a video series that provides a look at the entrepreneurs who are shaping our state's economy. Join Bclip Productions and Business North Carolina magazine as we visit the remarkable companies that drive our state. Today we're heading to Durham, North Carolina to meet up with Karl Murphy, CEO and founder of Spiffy. They have revolutionized mobile automotive service with a nationwide fleet of vans and technicians, all backed by powerful cloud-based technology. We'll discuss how they took a traditional brick-and-mortar business model and expanded across the country.
Spiffy evolved out of our car wash business. Customers loved that we came to them, but they're like, hey, I don't really want you to come to my house on Saturday. I want you to come to my office on Tuesday. And so we built this whole business model around going to office buildings. And just before the pandemic, we had about 550 office building relationships across the country where we would show up in some cases once a month, in some cases once a day, depending on how busy the site was and how big it was. And we would wash cars, change oil, repair cars, all that sort of stuff at office buildings. In 2019, we were 90% consumer, and today we're 90% commercial. In 2024, we did about $60 million across 25 locations. We have about 400 people in the field, about 50 people in our headquarters. We have 10 software engineers on the team building our own software. We have about 15 people in our van factory building vans and devices for our customers. Again, we did over 3 million services over the last 10 years. So super excited about the next 10 years. Building our own vans and building our own software was a very controversial decision internally and with our investors. We were certain it was the right answer because that's where we create the competitive advantage. Those vans have been optimized for the ergonomics and the service delivery of a technician today, and they're all instrumented and they communicate back to the software, right? So I can tell you how much oil is in every tank of every vehicle everywhere in the country at any moment. We have a van factory down in Apex, North Carolina, where we can produce a ton of vans every month, and we build them internally for our own team, and then we sell them to other businesses that want to have a competitive mobile solution. We have our own 3D printers we prototype equipment on. We have our own automotive engineers. We hired a guy out of Ford Motor Company. He used to design Ford engines, now he works for us. And so we've really elevated the level of expertise and technology that we're putting into our vans, and it's a true competitive advantage for us. Early on, you got to think back to like 2013, right? We incorporated in 2014. There was no iPhone, there was no 5G services, and there was no Uber, right? If you think from 2014 to 2024, there's this tremendous rise of technology in your pocket. The technology evolution enabled a bunch of things. And we had to fight against companies that were going 1099. So we decided, because we were service operators from the car wash industry, we felt we needed our own employees because we wanted to control the employee's schedule, we wanted to control their training, we wanted to control their uniform. We wanted to control what they said when they knocked on your front door. But as we went and raised capital, everyone's like, well, Uber has 1099s and Instacart has 1099s, and there's this whole proliferation of other service businesses, and we're like, it's not gonna work. You can't deliver excellence with a contractor. You can't control them. Amazon, last mile delivery is one of our largest customers. They expect our technicians to show up at night and fix their vans. If their vans are down, they need to be cleaned, repaired. They need the reliability of a business with a direct employee. So the future's mobile. I think we've just scratched the surface of mobile services for consumers. I talk to people, friends today, they still don't know that they can get their oil change done in their driveway, their car washed in their driveway. They don't know that I can come to their driveway and put 4 tires on their car to the same standard that they're gonna have at a repair shop. And so Spiffy's here to enable the mobile future with software and hardware, and then 5-star service from our own employees.